we're going to do everything we can to go out here and win this game this weekend. We've got a great opportunity in our stadium in Nippert in front of our fans that are unbelievable to come out and put on a very good product on that field and go out and get a win. Here's two teams right here. They're in very similar situations, and you think about, two programs over the last whatever years have done a great job of winning a lot of football games. We're sitting here in very similar positions, here toward the end of the season in their first season in the Big 12. It's been difficult, obviously, for both programs. If you think about it, and really both. I'm watching them this week. They've done. They've played some outstanding football at times. I mean, their offense is unbelievable. Their defense can really run. It somehow, have not won games. And I think, same for us. Turnovers has been a big factor in that. I think for both teams, it's eerily similar. I think when you look at that, both teams can run the football. They're I think we're sixth in the country in rushing the football, but we're number 3 in the Big 12. They're number 1. So I think there's only 6-yard difference there or so, but they can run the football very well. And it really has come down to turnovers for them in some of their games. We're putting everything we can to win this football game. We're going to play the players that we think can give us the best chance to win this football game, and go out and try to play the very best game we played this year. It is Military Appreciation Day. We're excited, to be able to honor our military, which is important to me, important to all of us. We are wearing a special decal. You guys can see that on the helmet here, which is a U.S. With a naval ship, USS Cincinnati, I think based out of San Diego, which is awesome. Both of those guys, I foresee both of them playing. I think they both will be out there at practice today. Potentially a little limited, but it will be out there at practice. So I think they'll be good to go. We're hoping to get Ryan Montgomery back healthy, so he can help in a little bit in the return game, kickoff return game, punt return game, as well as at running back. Ethan Wright, I can't remember if I mentioned this, but he's not going to play the rest of the year, so he's out, just trying to heal up his back. Yeah, I mean, we're going to. I think Brady played well there. Got a touchdown drive, was awesome. Good play by AT in the end zone. Did some really good things for us. He certainly made the case to play some. We'll continue to battle this week and practice and, see where we're at with that. But certainly could foresee him, getting some time in the game and playing. And, again, we're trying to do everything we can to win. So, if he can get out there and if he'll give us the best spark to win, then we'll certainly go that route. But, we'll see how this week practice goes. We're still trying to compete to win this football game. You get 12 opportunities, 12 chances. We're going to do the best we can to try to win these games, these remainder 4. But I'd mentioned this earlier that Barry's a guy that we want to play in 4 no matter what. Our record's going to be. We want to play him in 4. We've really been gearing him up the last few weeks just to, so when he gets an opportunity to play, that he'll know what to do out there. And, so he could certainly be a guy that maybe gets some time out there, but, at least 3 out of these last 4 games. And now you got to see which ones that may be. But he certainly is a guy that we could get in there, as well as some others. I think we're going to try to win the football game, so we're going to try to play the best guys we can play to win the game. Not a scenario where we're just going to play freshmen just to play them. We're going to try to go out there if there is an opportunity to play some freshmen and get them in the games, because we had that plan all along anyway. Then we'll continue to do that. He was one of the fastest players at Ole Miss, and he's probably one of the faster players there. I've heard reports of 4.3, 40 on him. He did go out a few weeks ago with an injury, but he came back and he's wearing a knee brace, and he didn't slow him down. I mean, he's still running around. He's fast. He's an excellent player. He's a playmaker, very confident in throwing the football as well. And I think they try to present those issues with you on the outside where you're trying to stop the run. And now you're a little bit more one-on-one on the outside, and they feel like their wideouts can run. And Plumlee's got great confidence his guys going to make plays for him on the outside as well. So he's a true dual threat, one of the better dual threats in the country. And that's why, they have one of the better offenses in the country as well because of that.
Game plan for him is keep him in the pocket, make him throw the ball. But obviously they run 80-some plays, so that's going to be a little bit tough. But I do think we'll be able to match up with him really well in some of our drop 8 concepts. Just make him be the quarterback they needed him to be on Saturday. So we'll see.
I mean, losing is just a part of the game. You're not going to win every single game. But, we're working hard every single day. We're not trying to lose at all. But I mean, the teams that we faced were just really good, and we tried our best against each team that we played. For him, it would be really exciting for him, especially with me playing. Again, our first win for the Big 12. It would be really big for the whole team as well. We realized that he was like really good about the start of high school when I was actually like watching the stuff that he was doing and the film that he showed me of the things that he was doing back in college and in the NFL. But I don't really remember too much watching him playing, but just like the videos that I've seen of him playing, it was just like super electric, and he just like knew what he was doing. He was out there making plays, and it kind of got me juiced up just watching the things that he was doing on the field.